Hey guys, welcome to AJ's Table Time. We are back, and on today's episode, we've got a game from 2015, which you cannot even purchase anymore. It's out of print, and in fact, Spartan Games went under. Unfortunately, I liked some of the stuff that they put out, but back in 2015, they got the license for Halo for tabletop stuff. There's Halo Ground Command, which I was not able to get my hands on, and then there's Halo Fleet Battles, which is even more rare than Ground Command, and I actually managed to get my hands on it. So we will be playing a fleet battle in the Halo universe in honor of the Halo TV show that's coming out on Paramount tomorrow. I hope it's good. I'm a little worried. Many things. We will definitely be doing a review on that. But we're just going to relax and play a game. So this episode is sponsored by Origin PC, who got our badass setup here across multiple cameras, and Rathskeller's Gaming Tables, which is what you're seeing here out in front of you. So let's begin here. What we're actually doing to simulate the desperate nature of the UNSC is I have put Other Joe, Ray, and myself on a single team, the UNSC fleet, versus Alex, who are the superior Covenant forces. Now, in this game, they simulate that it's really the Covenant. If you know anything about the Halo universe, the Covenant have far superior technology, and you really don't want to get in a straight-up fight with the Covenant forces, and you definitely don't want to let these guys get too close to you because then they'll rip us up. So we've got 3 fleet admirals versus 1 adjudicator, executioner, loser. Alex. So in order to be, I've never played the game before, so I estimate it'll go kind of slow during the first turn or two. Then we'll speed it up as we go along. I'll try to call out specific instances so I can make some cuts on here. But if you want to see the full version of this, you can go to Angry Joe Show Live, which is our second YouTube channel, which has all of our gameplay for video games and tabletop games in their entirety. This is going to be an edited version on the main channel. So let's jump right in. So we've got a seek and destroy mission set up here. We've got a nebula right there. We've got a little asteroid field here, and we got a debris field here. That's some of the terrain in space. Here comes Mitten. Mitten making an appearance.
Mitten was looking, he's like, "You're not Alex."
Once he came over to me, he's like, "You're not Alex."
But nah, not my lap.
Not Joe's lap. Too small of a lap. Need the big lap. Okay, so the first thing that we do. So here's how you win. You're gonna need to know that. Victory points. 3 victory points for destroying the capital ship. And the capital ship is going to be this ship right here on mine and the blue ship over there for Alex. And then also, you'll get 2 victory points if you have some ships in his corner. So the map is divided into 4 segments. His corner's worth 2, our corner's worth 2. And then, of course, there's victory points for just causing damage to each other, which we'll record as we go along. So 3 for the flagship, 1 for controlling the sector deployment zone, and 1 for every build rating point destroyed is basically what it is. All right, so the breakdown of a game turn, it goes order dice. Then we do all of the fighter wings. They're the small little paper tokens. I actually did end up buying some fancy smancy stuff from Etsy to get our fighters. Unfortunately, they have to be glued, and they use the smaller dice indicators. And I don't have a lot of these. I have the big dice. So I'm like, damn it, I bought a bunch of, wasted some money there. Okay, well, in any case, we'll use the paper counters.
He's the evil boss with the cat.
Yeah, the cat is the final boss. Man is always the final boss in these games. So we go order dice, fighters, then ships, then boarding actions like Spartans and Zealots, elites fighting each other as they get in close, and then the end phase. So let's do the order phase first. I am the fleet admiral, and Joe and Ray are both rear admirals, so I will do the rolling. And Alex is the fleet admiral for his faction. So, Alex, if you pick up your 5 fleet order dice and go ahead and roll them. These have different symbols on them. And then take these ones that you've rolled and put them in the slots for your particular admiral. Let me get the sheet first so I could show what admiral you're playing. I am playing Michael Stanforth.
Michael Scott.
Who looks like this. This is the guy that was on duty during the fall of Reach. And then this is Raul Barutme. Raul Barutme. We'll just say it's Alex. And he looks like that.
That looks exactly like me.
It looks pretty cool for Alex, yeah. So what these are is you put the dice in the slots, and then if you spend some dice, you can do some special abilities throughout your turn. So we'll go ahead and put these dice in the slots, and then it'll also sort of determine order initiative. So once we've got those dice in the slots, and we move on. Roll the order dice, we did. Allocate the order dice to the respective data sheet. Yeah, execute any orders that are relevant if you want to do anyone now. Determine the initiative order for the turn. So how do we do that? Well, we each grab a d6. Alex, roll that one. I'll roll... Oh, shit. That's right.
Roll it, and I'll carry it.
Alex, are you going to let other Joe make your rolls for you this game?
Let's roll right here. Right there. 1.
He rolled a 1? Okay, and I rolled a 5. Because Alex is on this side. He can't get to the...
Look, I would have got you a 6.
Damn. No, so we rolled a 5 and he rolled a 1, so we will have initiative. I'll just take one of these tokens to remind myself that we have the initiative. All right, after that... reserves arrive. We've got no reserves in this game, and then we'll move on in the next phase. So, wings. Within Halo fleet battles, there are many craft too small to be represented individually by formation bases. So that's where we've got all these fighters. So we're going to activate them. The first activation you'll make is with your wings. Using the order of initiative, which where we go first, each player can now nominate and perform actions with their wings. The players with the initiative selects a wing to activate and performs that wing's action. After the wing is acted, the opposing player selects a wing to activate and performs that one. So we'll go, what I like is that it's alternating actions. So give that one to Alex so that he can do it when he's ready. And let's start flying out our fighters. So it appears that I've got an interceptor, which is called the broadsword for the humans, and its movement is 16 inches. So I'm going to fly out 16 inches with my fighters.
We don't want to get too close, do we?
Well, I have no...
You said in the beginning, if they get close, it's over.
Okay, Joe. So, Fleet Admiral, I can't hear you, Joe. What'd you say?
Well, you said in the beginning, do not get too close.
Right, roger that.
From behind.
Rear Admiral, other Joe, what are you suggesting I do with my fighter wing?
I'm not watching behind us. Everything's clear behind us.
He's going to sit in the corner the entire game and nothing's going to get done.
Okay, well then I will heed your advice and I will move half speed. Admiral, we will move close to our ships and we will see what the Covenant forces do. I'm going 8 on that, and you do 1 wing.
Just one pile?
Yeah, 1 pile. And your movement are on these handy-dandy data sheets, which I love games that give you data sheets with everything right there, right? You don't have to flip between 15 pages like you would in other, codexes and things like that. So if you look here, my interceptors have a movement of 16, but I only went 8.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
See if it pays off.
Okay,
What's
did you?
our range?
So he's got some fighters moving towards the...
Do you know our range?
I'm looking at line of sight.
I don't think it's line of sight.
Some fighters
right
move
right?
towards
Okay, how often have you seen the rule book in front of me?
Let's see. And then bombers. I think we should, really focus on one ship with a lot of our bombers. And I think that... should it be the big boy ship? Or should it be one of the smaller ships? What do you think, Ray?
Smaller. Take him out.
One of the smaller ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the mini ones, because we don't give a shit about those, but one of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, then I'm going to move my bomber, which is a movement of 16 as well.
was about to say, what's this? You press my play button and you speak?
I'm go right
People
here.
say I look like you. Say, Ray?
Drunk
what's
people?
up?
Oh, you turn around. Seduce.
Alex, go ahead with one more wing. Okay, looks like what is that? Bombers or fighters?
Those are bombers.
Okay, those are bombers. So just so that y'all, fighter wings go, you can go with your stack. Your stack can go up to 16 inches, Ray.
That's right.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Subscribe, bitches. So we can haul ass out there, but our job is to kind of protect these guys.
Protect other Joe, I guess so.
Yeah, but that's yours, and other Joe's is here.
Yeah.
So do I run point for him is the question, or do I just... Yeah, I can go about here.
Okay, well, I see what you're... I miscalculated this because as you pass over this, it's going to have your speed. So I don't want to put my bombers out too far where I'm not going to be able to get support. So depending on which direction you go, obviously.
Like again, but if I have to cover this side of the wing,
because
I obviously can't go straight, or I may wind up just here.
Yeah,
which isn't too bad because I can still cover most people.
Flanking maneuver, you'll never see it coming.
So yeah, you want me to just park it here?
Yeah, park it like right here, depending on how far you can go.
Yeah, we'll throw him here because that way we have some cover and it stops him from reaching us, and we
Sounds
can
good.
still launch from there next go.
All right, Alex, one of your wings.
Hot wings.
Joe, you're one of your wings. Your bombers go 16 as well.
Mittens, what are we gonna do?
Meow. Kill them all? Okay.
Oh, shit.
Mittens has spoken.
Mittens says murder.
Turn them into kibble.
I don't want to move too far.
Okay, Alex, the rest of your wings, since we don't have any more wings on our end.
We're flightless now.
Okay, gentlemen, this is Fleet Admiral Angry Joe. It looks like the Covenant forces are concentrating their fighters in the middle of the field. So be prepared for that. Look for opposing fighters and take them out.
Still waiting for my peanuts. Is there an in-flight
Excuse
movie?
me?
Please return your OJs to their upright locked position.
I need my in-flight movies.
Joe, if any of your bomber pilots are watching in-flight movies, please refrain
It's
from
going to take
watching
years to
in-flight
get
movies.
there. They need their Netflix subscription. But we can't share anymore. Fuck bullshit.
Okay, so that was basically the fighter phase. None of us are close enough to each other to actually engage in dogfights.
Yep.
But the way dogfights works is you lock each other up. So you basically, let's say we had one of our fighters and we go to one of his bombers, we can lock that and then a dogfight would happen. If he wants to get his bombers out of that dogfight, he must lock one of ours sequentially afterwards, which then frees up his bombers to move again. But he's got to lock it with something else. So that's how that works. But that's the end of the wing phase, and we will move on to the next phase.
I was going to say something because Raptor had spoke out before, and I was like, who leaked it to him? Because he was saying we need to do another Big Lose vlog. I was like, dude, who spilled the beans? That was supposed to be a surprise, damn it.
Which one?
Like a Big Lose trip sometime soon. I'll have to go down there and get some foods. Meet up with A-Rod.
Lose?
Big Lose.
Oh, Big Lose.
You know, the pizza that
Yeah,
could
the
almost
pizza,
fill
the
this
massive
table.
pizza plate. Well, say it to, chat don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no, because someone from chat asked. It says, you guys need the
Yeah,
vlog
but they
from
all
Big Lose
don't
again.
know.
I was like, oh, we will show them.
Yeah.
Sacabra's going to find out.
You're gonna be
Send big nudes.
You're going to be fooled. You will be. You will be. Eat 7 meatballs.
Sacabra, I know things. I seen them.
All right.
Snakes are playing.
Battle group phase is the player with the initiative, which is us, will elect it to either go first or make their opponent go first. This play order was then used in the Wings phase with the player going first. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, in the orders phase, the player with the initiative was determined, and the player with the initiative elected to either go first or to make their opponent go first. This play order was then used in the wings phase, with the player going first, nominating and activating a wing, and then alternating between the players until all wings have gone. The same initiative order will be used in the battle group phase. See, it's like they reprint all of that when they just covered it again. See, that's why I guess why the rulebook gets large. In the battle group phase, the player who is going first will nominate a battle group to activate. Then all elements in that group will move and then use their weapon systems to attack the enemy. All right. Well, then I will activate Battle Group 1, the flagship here. Its movement is 6, so I'll have it go 6 inches, and I'm going to bring her this way.
No. Dirty minds think alike, so
Yeah,
say
yeah.
no.
So when you move, you have a first turning step, the movement step, and then the second turning step. The first turning step can only be performed by small and medium ships. So because I'm choosing to move the huge flagship, there's no turning. He can only turn during the second movement step. So he must go forward a minimum movement amount, which is 3. At least half their total movement they must move forward. So I'll move him forward 3, and just use the front of the thing, and then go to the front of the thing, and then he can turn 45 degrees, and then move another 3, like that, and then the Paris frigates in the arrowhead formation can move up to 10. They can rotate at the beginning, go, I'd say 7 inches. I'm going to rotate them again after 7 inches and have them go another 3. All right, that's this battle group activated. And then once the battle group has been activated, you need to make sure you're still maintaining unit coherency, which is 6 inches between all the elements in your battle group. So coherency has been maintained. So that was the movement. Let's see if we immediately fire. Attack segment. Once you have reached this segment, the time has come to execute a series of devastating attacks. Execute fleet orders, nominate firing solutions, execute firing solutions, launch boarding craft. All right, well, first we need to check ranges. So the range of the light Mac on the supported heavy carrier is 10 to 10/20. Need to know what that first one is. 10/20 range. Ranges are listed as 2 numbers. The first represents a weapon's short range. The second is its long range. All measurement is taken from the center of the attacking element formation to the center of the target. All right, 20 inches for long range. Negative on a firing solution there. And 24 inches for missile batteries. And that's negative on a firing solution. I mean, fighters, I don't know how to do that yet. Paris frigates is the same thing. Mach 20, missile batteries 24. Everybody, the Paris frigates have Mach batteries of 20, and then missile batteries of 24. Nice. So no firing yet in this first segment.
You're lucky.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm just gonna double check to see. I mean, I would. Hmm. And there's weapon firing arcs as well in the game. So, purpose foot. Gonna go to chat interaction.
Flippy!
Sacrifice the
Devour's gonna be
yeah.
next week. So get ready. Practice. We're getting the band back together. My accordion.
Wild stallion.
my accordion was collecting dust.
Tambourine.
Yes, Jimmy. The answer is yes.
Uh-oh.
You did it!
What the hell?
Perfect. It worked.
Amazing!
How come the text on that is so small, Dr. Evil? Is that something that's a table time thing, or is that
That was
something you
glorious.
can control and make that text a little bigger so we can read it?
I also say angelic.
Frank, what's up, Frank?
What I'm trying to look up is can big ships fire at the little tiny fighters? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if we're out of range
And
of
since
his
my
main
full
ships,
batteries,
I
anything
don't
getting
think
through?
so. But um,
Yeah, those flowing locks.
OJ Lowy. That's what it is.
That's
J. Loy.
OJ Louis.
From the block.
yeah, see that makes the top text bigger. But if you look there, the actual
You can't see my
donation
face.
text is. We want to make the top
No, it's
text
Horizon.
small and the well, not small.
OJ
but
forbids nothing.
the message text bigger.
It's so
If
beautiful.
you pay enough, game on.
There's no forbidden anything.
Ships can't shoot at fighters with their main guns, says somebody that I don't know if I can trust.
This is a dead game, bro. Who said that?
International Night.
Have you played this game before? Ships cannot shoot at fighters with their main guns. Internal Night. What about secondaries? And yeah, see, I would imagine that because you just obliterate all the fighters and bombers in the first turn. I'm just trying to figure out what page it is. I'm surprised.
It was called Fleet Battles, not Fleet Pedicures.
Do you have the do you have the rule book at your house? Can you open up and tell me the page? But I'm in agreement. I'm just fuck it, house rule it because it's a little fight. I mean, we don't need a house rule. That's what it is. But it's just that. Okay, so back to the game. All right. So I did my first activation with my battle group. Now it's Alex's activation.
I just move and then shoot if possible.
Move, and then shoot if possible.
Oh, Mittens,
yeah.
my buddy, I'm gonna have to put you down. I gotta get up and stuff. No, don't claw my legs. Yes, I'm aware. Thank you.
But you're
no.
you're so comfy.
Anytime I move, he's like claws in. He's like, ah,
Don't move. He's trying to let you know.
it's my lap. Wow.
Stall him out, Debo. It's my lap now, punk. Oh, you hurt his feelings. Now he's gonna go kill something.
Yeah. Something's got to die.
Yeah, only OJ can break a game from the lobby.
Lieutenant Garcia, thank you for gifting a bunch of subs.
Lieutenant, our first lieutenant. We've never had a
Lieutenant
lieutenant
Garcia.
before. We don't count.
5
It Venom.
Subaru.
I was about to say, are you gonna say it?
Thank you so much,
Ayo.
Lieutenant Garcia.
How we all doing today? That was incomplete. Thank you. We're doing well.
What about the lieutenant?
Okay, I moved. Now I shoot.
Well, move your whole battle group.
Oh, okay.
All of it.
So that well, do you know what battle group that is? No, you don't.
This is number
No. So
2.
So look, this battle group has 1 in the line formation, and then the big ship.
This one. Yep.
And then that one has 2 obliques. Yeah, so that's the 2 obliques.
Mm-hmm.
I thought those were traps.
Cobras. I see you gonna go next. You'll never expect to flank him.
I never expect a flank from the forces. Do it. Let the English say you do it.
So you go straight.
The thing can
Do
run
it.
away.
And let the English say it, do it.
The thing can
I
run
like
away.
Yeah, I can't go farther than that. Okay. I shoot.
What? You can already hit me?
Yes.
Well, I've already made a tactical error, boys. The fleet commander has
This
just
is like, what's-
slowly lumbered his
what's
ship
our
into
Cover and fire!
What's our
That's the learning
range?
pains. What?
What's our range
20 and 24.
20 and 24.
for ours too?
I
Yes.
know,
Okay.
Flippy.
So 20 for Mac guns, which everybody has Mac guns, and then 24 for missiles, which everybody has missiles. Anyways,
I'm going to use my plasma lance. Range 32.
oh,
Weapon loadouts. Plasma. Dice 12.
what? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
We're fucked.
Oh, yeah. Joe says,
fuck
come
was I-
suck on some dack.
Only the big ones can shoot. The little ones can't.
Okay. So that
If it
big,
makes anything better, I don't know.
so that big
The,
ship.
the dingus in the center.
Got it.
All right. Let's read on how to fire 'em.
That little ship has range of... Wow.
Firing solutions. All weapons involved in the firing solution must have the same name. Specific cases are ignored, like light and heavy. Individual weapons can only take part in 1 firing solution a turn. Okay. Nominate firing solutions. In this step, players must declare which weapons are targeting which elements. Go ahead. Which weapons, which element?
The only one that is in range is plasma lance.
From which element?
That one.
To which element here?
What's the defensive capabilities of your thingies?
Good ones, bad ones.
Oh, okay. And they all have the same offensive capabilities, pretty much?
I'm sure this one has more guns, this one has less guns.
Okay, we'll shoot the biggin. We'll see what happens.
Shoot the biggin. Okay. So, perform sighting actions.
Forget the guns.
Check range. Yes, we already checked range. Check firing arc.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. Execute firing solution.
Dissolved.
Disappointing.
Compile your attack dice pool. The attacking player gathers their attack dice pool by adding together the dice total from all attacking elements in the firing solution. Determine firepower rating. So, can I see, just so I can show, do you know how many dice you're doing?
12. Top right.
Top right.
The lance, I think.
Dice 12. Plasma lance, so that's... This right here is what he's firing with. It is the supported battle cruiser. Supported because it has a little thing. He's firing this plasma lance, which had a range of 32. And, oh my god, 12 dice. I'm so scared. Okay, so
Why would you do
1,
that?
I had no idea. 2, 3, 4. You know what, Joe? We're role playing. This is the first time we've ever seen a Covenant fleet, and we had no idea they were technologically superior in every way.
That's what happens
In
when you don't
range
give him my
and firepower.
peanuts.
So there's 12 dice for you.
What do I do?
Kill. Murder, death, kill.
First, we determine the firepower rating. All attacks in this game have a firepower rating of 4, but then it goes up and down a band depending on what type of weapon and how far, etc., etc. So, determine if there are any circumstances which would modify the firepower rating of 4, such as weapon ranges, intervening terrain, loadouts, fleet commanders, or scenarios. So I think that will affect his dice. So he won't be rolling a whole lot of dice. That's at his maximum. Or he will roll those dice, but it'll be at a lower firepower. Okay. Let's figure out how to...
I don't know.
How to determine that.
I'll be looking more at armor rating right now. So how many direct hits can I take?
Stay away from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Flippy. There's nothing to see here.
Signing actions. See attack dice pool basics and sighting actions for more details, but it doesn't show me what page that is.
So
Some of the weapons have, it looks like different dice loadouts for different ranges, and some don't.
What?
So, like, if you look at Plasma Beam on the left side, it says, like...
Page 83, Infernal Night, thank you. Ah. Okay, what?
So, like, some of them say, like, 999,
Yeah.
depending on ranges.
That's
and
cool.
then I think those ones just say, like, 12 solid, but I don't know if the rules... I don't know. I haven't
The
read it.
plasma beam. Yeah, we won't worry about that till we get there. Okay. So, attack dice basics. So, you got the attack dice pool. All weapons in Halo Fleet are firepower 4. So, primary, secondary weapon. We need to determine whether you're going up or down. So, you are not firing through any kind of asteroids or terrain. From what I understand, he's just... Shit, Infernal. What, bro, help me out here. I don't understand. Like, there's just so much fucking, From what I understand, he rolls 12 dice. Like, there's nothing that tells me he goes up or down on the band. When do you go up or down on the firepower rating table? So he's using exploding rolls. If you go up to 5 firepower, which is not what's happening, but probably if he gets in close range, you'll be devastating rolls. Or you'll go down to crushing, weakened, or impossible. And I remember watching a video where when they're firing at long range, he was kind of rolling, like weakened rolls.
Can I look at your fight card, your unit card, real quick?
All right, maybe it's this reference sheet will help me out.
No, I don't hear that.
Boarding results. Core.
Zero said that's why it's dead.
See, we've got this nice little firepower table here. A plasma lance at long range goes down a power rating. So that's what I'm trying to find that written in the rules. So help me find that written in the rules, chat. See, I've got range here. Ranges are listed as 2 numbers. The weapon's short and the second is long. But in that area, it doesn't say reduce the number of dice. That's where you should say it, and it doesn't say it there. See, the UNSC cruiser is in the Covenant's element port arc, and line of sight is drawn through an asteroid field. Shooting through an asteroid field will impose a -2 modifier to the firepower rating. But I need to see long range I agree, Fancy Panda. This, unfortunately, the rule book, and it's not like the rules are overly complex. It's just that they've bloated each fucking section with like repeating itself quite a bit, so it's kind of hard to. Here's what I'll look for. I'll look for ranges in the index. Range 23, 24, 84, 88. I'll go to 88.
There shouldn't be 128 pages of rules.
Okay, check range. I think it's on 88. Check range. When space is frictionless, to see if a weapon's within range, blah, blah, blah. In some cases, ships that make up to... Okay. Elements may find themselves operating in a mixture of ranges. If this is the case, create 2 or more separate attack dice pools. No. It doesn't say it there. Where's the -1 for long range? God damn it! Dice don't get reduced. Just can't reroll. Internal Night. Did it get reduced at all? No. Well, then what's the point in long range and short range if it's not gonna be long range 23 and 84? I just want to know the difference between long range and short range. What the fuck the point is? 128 pages? Yeah, the rulebook is 128 pages. But look at how simple it is. Like literally on the thing, it just says 12 dice, and then there's all of the thing rolls on a firepower of 4. So it can't get any more simple than that. It's just trying to find in the rulebook 128 pages what's the difference between long range and short range is, and it should be printed where it talks about long and short range. But it just says the first number is short and the second number is long. It's like, okay. All right, well, because I can't find anything that says to reduce it, don't reduce it. Alex, roll 12 dice.
Where would you like it?
Oh,
You get a
thank
comic
you,
book
Atomic
with it.
Crypt. Where would I like it? I'd like it right here. Okay, that looks like a terrible roll.
Bad roll.
All right, so get rid of all of the cross. What do you call that symbol?
Ghostbuster signs.
There ain't no ghost, but
It
actually
is.
you're right. But there ain't no ghost in the middle of the damn sign, Joe.
It's
I'm
invisible. You don't know that.
I'm with you, Ray.
That's
yeah.
okay. I'm gonna need that
That's-
third food group. I'm gonna need that Tylenol and get that alcohol on board.
We still have the other one if you want to crack that one open.
All right, so that was a miss. The skulls are fails.
Okay.
We'll put those aside. And then you've got 1s and 2s.
Got it.
So how many 1s and 2s did you get?
4.
Let's total them all up.
4.
Oh, they're all 1s?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then we total it all up, 4. What happens with these fails? I guess nothing really, unless... Yeah. Okay. You can re-roll 1, what do you call it, miss for each 2 that you rolled. But
Didn't roll any 2s.
Okay. Okay. In that case, so you got four hits.
Yep.
Now we go and determine the defense thingamajiggy. Aha! Roll the defense pool. Any elements with the capability to build a defense pool can now attempt to build a pool. Like what? Oops. Chat interaction.
That would be amazing, Samurai Queen. I would definitely win. All-state champ, 3 years running.
I mean, you were the best at doing this. So,
And
yeah.
it,
I mean,
and it wasn't holding the shake weight.
yeah.
That's before Shake Weight. I could have been a millionaire had I thought of that.
I thought you were going to open up that school again for hand-to-gland combat.
Master Beef. Yes.
Damn, 5 Subbaroonie. Thank you very much.
What in the blue hell? Oh,
See, I don't know what's going on there. He's trying to. I think he's trying to increase the size of it, and it's just not working.
you can never have. Never mind.
Titanium armor, fine.
If that alert shows up for more than 4 hours, please see a doctor. Oh, snappily apply. Will you look at that?
Look at what?
Spaghetti hair.
Okay, then we go to our defense, the system loadouts. Titanium armor, I've got 4. And then my defense, I think, is 4.
Ray!
Hey, Ray! We interrupt this slaughter to
not
upgrade
slaughter
my
yet.
sub badge. Now, back to the fun. That's you! Thank you, Ray.
I was just gonna do it tomorrow during you guys' stream, but I was like, "What the hell? I'm here now. Let's do it." No one suspects.
What a twist! It was
Literally the whole time. Well,
I don't know why they
at
need to
least-
overly complicate this.
At least he didn't say it was Ray the black hole
I'm
time.
gonna get the other one.
Okay.
That one didn't tickle your taste buds. You know the drill, Doc. It was really the Ray we made along the way. Oh, what's the first gesture you learn in the game? Blow out your own ring.
Ray, do you have a bottle opener?
Okay.
Oh, wait, don't worry. I have one because I have the Angry Joe wallet, and it comes with a bottle opener.
I was about to say,
Oh,
know,
look at
I
that.
was going to use mine, but
Pretty fucking sweet.
What was our
that's
rule,
awesome. Where do I get one?
Right here. Doc, that's your cue.
What?
Page
tired.
90E for defense roll.
Are you
Okay, thank you,
serious?
Internal Night. I need to rely on you for the rest of the stream, man. I appreciate you being
It's
here.
one of 2 that have this game.
And that's what I thought. I was reading it just now. I think I've got it.
Oh, shit,
I'm
we don't
rolling
have one. Well, y'all should check out Extra Wallet.
Yeah, shop.extra.com/angryjoeshow.
And drop that dookie while you at it. So easy, even Ray can do it.
And now back to the regularly scheduled program. Alex has rolled 4 successes against my big boy fucking Epoch Cruiser, my flagship. So I'm going to use my titanium armor and see what I get. I got 1 fail, 2 misses, and 1 success. So I block 1 of the damage. I am allowed to re-roll. No, I'm not allowed to re-roll. Let me see.
Welcome, Raiders. Chat defend.
Oh, I can
Throw up
spend
tanks.
one of these
Hey,
dice
thank
when
you
targeted
so
by a
much.
firing solution or collided with terrain. The total number of attack successes resolved against the nominated target is reduced by 2. And that is done via brace, brace, brace. So I'm using my Admiral here and spending one of these Admiral dice to subtract 2 from his 4. So he gave me 2 hits. I blocked only 1 of them. So 1 damage. So now what do I do? 1 damage. Now I apply this damage to... Going back to chat interaction.
Thank you. It was. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Cheers, chat.
Oh, thank you. Where what? Oh, mine's
10. Oh yeah, no you didn't do any significant damage. You scratched. All right, let me go back.
Okay.
Oh, you scratched my
No
paint. Fucked up my
significant
paint
damage.
job.
You scratched my hole, and that rating there
Excuse me?
is the first value.
You heard
What?
it too.
You scratched my hole. What? I don't get it.
How was it?
It sounded like you did.
That's going.
No, the way you said it so fast, it sounded like you said you scratched my hole.
Oh, I see.
He turns
No.
them inside out
Joe,
for his
get
pleasure.
your mind in the gutter, man. All right. Next, place an activation token. Do you have any other weapons within range?
No.
Okay. Now it's
Ray.
Ray or Joe.
Ray.
I mean, it's up to y'all.
You're the bomber, yeah?
Yeah.
So you want to do Operation Meat Shield? Let me go out there and just do what I do, I guess?
We got to go around. Well, I got to go.
Yeah,
You'll
and
go-
who's got me boxed in?
Let me give you the movement values of your ships. So
Gotta
that big boy right there, is he supported or unsupported?
Supported.
No,
He's
Joe.
unsupported.
God damn it.
Joe
Just
try
say whatever. That's why you're
again.
playing board games with Joe. Don't rely on it. He's just gonna choose one. But you know what? I like the initiative.
You
Just
know?
keeps things going.
We're
Keeps
going to go
things
together.
going.
Come on.
Oh, balls
That's
to the
fine.
wall,
So-
Jay.
That moves 8 inches, Joe.
8.
And his range is, holy shit, that's a 32-incher. And 32 and 24. So see if you can get a lot, a
can,
good amount
actually.
of stuff
So
in
I have
there.
to go over
What about
here.
24? Can you reach 24?
Nope.
No.
No. It has to be 32.
Well, if you move your full 8, you might be able to.
Easy, man. He's going to
Easy.
He's going to. All right, let's see. All right.
Okay,
Do I have
so
to be I have to be facing that way. So, I can
now
just,
let's talk about this real quick. So you have the first turn phase, the movement, then the second turn. Because your ship is a medium, it can move in the first turn phase.
Okay.
So if you'd like to turn it before moving it, you
Yeah,
can.
I want to like
It's
angle
a-
it because it's going to
do
be
a little
fine
angle.
that way. Can I do that?
You can only move 4
Well,
through the space junk.
The space junk is going to have your movement speed,
What?
and if you fire through the space junk, it's going to give you -2.
Well, I was
dice.
just going to go just straight this way.
Okay.
Movement speed
Yeah, you can go.
reduced by-
Well, first turn him a little bit because he needs to be. No, that's the wrong way to turn. If you're driving if you're taking a left turn, Joe, do you move the wheel right?
It's space. It's called space drifting.
Okay, yeah, there you go. You can go forward.
He's
however
going to drift
many you
around
want.
Uranus.
You must go a minimum of 4 inches forward. Did you go a minimum of 4?
That's all he's got.
No, he goes 8.
I'm giving it
No,
all she's
hey.
got.
That's all he's. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. She can't take much more. She can't take much more of my 4 inches.
All right.
Don't worry, Joe. It's
How long do
Not-
these go?
not the distance or the length.
It's the size of the blaster that matters.
What did you say?
How far do these go?
Those go much further. Those go, and you can turn it before you move it up to 10 inches. Now that's something to write home about. 10 inches. And you don't have to do the full 45-degree rotation, but you can. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, so that you don't have to go around. And then there's a second turn phase. So move any amount, and then turn again, and then move the rest of whatever you want.
All right.
Let me
Greedo
make sure that
shot.
was legal.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Greedo
think
couldn't
it's-
hold it.
Yeah.
You get to move after you.
That was premature.
I'm gonna blast. I'm gonna blast.
premature
Oh.
blastulation. This the Kroska. I bet you are.
Okay, so Joe, unfortunately, what you did was illegal. So put that guy back.
Cool.
The reason why is he doesn't move after the second turn phase. So you got the first turn phase, movement, second turn phase, but no movement on that. He's
Okay.
just readjusting himself.
After you
So
finish
basically, go like this, and you're gonna cross that for 5 inches. Something
that's
like
fine,
that is what you can do. Or we can go all the way 45, and then go all the way whatever you'd like.
No, because
and
I
then
gotta. I'm
turn.
gonna move these over here.
All
So
right.
that was fine.
Sure.
Back over here.
Oh, the old school Vipers. I never saw the rebooted Battlestar. I was used to Apollo being a man
Paul Creed.
and Starbuck. No, you weeb. Get out. Once you finish your Bugs Bunny thrust move,
Go up to 8.
he's channeling his inner Billy Bob.
I clipped it.
That's fine.
Is that, oh no, it broke.
He falls into a black hole.
You clipped it. I broke it. It's dead. Everything's on fire.
Now you're-
3 more
Shit.
victory points for Alex.
Chaos.
And then...
All right.
Okay, done.
Okay.
Shit, that's going to make maneuvering for me
Okay.
really bad.
Okay. So
Go straight.
now, don't forget, Joe, because I know you say you wanted to target that you can turn them after your movement. So you did that, and then turn.
Everyone's gonna turn.
Turn.
This one is the one that had the 32.
Alex,
All right. Check
know
your
how I'm gonna
firing
pilot?
solution.
I'm going to go that way very, very fast. If something gets in my way,
Definitely in range.
what do I do?
Okay. Fire.
Exactly.
Should I
Turn.
fire for this
Thank
one?
you, Mittens,
Smaller
for
ones?
giving the correct
It's up to you,
answer.
Joe. You're
Let's
the
go for the
admiral.
smaller one. That one right there.
Okay, going for the smaller ones. Your ship. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let me get
that's my
the
ship.
camera over here. And go.
Don't scare me.
Pretty much terrible terrors. To every season.
That ship right there, Joe, looked like he riding dirty.
He is. He got spinners.
He hit that 3-wing
He's,
motion.
he's like leaning back in his seat. Is that you?
Yes.
He's got some hydraulics.
Before we
Okay.
fire.
All right. And you're gonna fire at the side one there. Okay. Go ahead, Joe. Look at
32.
Oh,
So I don't have anything.
I have it all.
I will look.
So the 32 one is your primary weapon called a heavy Mac,
Ooh.
and
And
it
cheese.
has 10 dice.
Sweet.
3, 6, 9, 10. And because he's firing from that angle, there's nothing in his way. And you're targeting the smaller ships.
These right here.
Okay, fire 10 dice. Okay, remove
Wait
the
a
skulls.
minute.
Oh, wait, no. This is good, Joe. Oh, my God, that was a great roll.
Is it?
So
Okay.
you got a variety of results here. So the fails, let
Good
me
night,
see if there's
Flippy.
no way to do a re-roll a fail. Let me just check if that's a special rule or not. So hold here.
Hold. Is that good night?
Good night, Flippy.
Good
In
night.
Dream
Infernal,
of large women.
Infernal Night.
And devour.
Yeah, okay. So the way this works is, Joe, for...
Oh, no. You're asking the wrong questions. Not what are those dice?
Hmm?
You got to show them the question.
Who let the dice
Who
out?
let the
Yeah, I was
dice
about to say,
out?
you got to show them what it says on the side.
I bought these dice at a store. Who let the dice down? It was way too expensive. It was $21
Well, they have to pay for the license of the
for
song.
only how many dice is that? It's 12 dice. I bought these for Melissa. They're like transparent purple in the middle, and I have transparent red. Show them that.
Oh, those look hella cool.
I just love dice. So these are Angry Joe dice.
So we'll replace that.
Yeah.
We'll replace that
Who
alert
let
from
that
I like
dice out?
cheese.
All right,
I
Joe,
like
let the dice
dice.
out because you've got those exploding
Fire.
the 2, the ones that have 2.
Yes.
Then you may re-roll 1. So the skulls are gone outright, no matter what. Pull them out. But because you got the 2s, you can re-roll 1 of those misses for every 2 that you roll.
Oh, 3.
So you can re-roll all of your misses, basically.
Oh,
Okay.
shnikes. Hey, Alex, can we have one of those charging cables down there?
Okay.
I rolled another 2.
You rolled another 2. I
take
don't
this.
think it works that way. I
No?
think it just boom. You just if you roll that, then that's the one that you have to stick with. I'll double check.
What'd you do?
Oh.
No, they're not charging cables.
What about
Let me
that?
see.
There's a fast charger on the.
What about that one?
I'm looking for you.
No, that's something different. There's a fast charger on my desk. You want to put it there?
Yeah. I don't know. It might have trouble going through the case.
Internal Night. Do we keep going? Give me the page number for that. Because I would assume, I'm making an assumption, that the explosion roll wouldn't then keep exploding. Okay. Joe, well,
Oh,
I
it
see
misses, you still out.
it is if you have any misses. If you didn't roll any more misses, then you couldn't re-roll those. So in the second roll, you did roll a miss, which you can then re-roll because you also rolled a critical. Wow. Joe, this may be your game. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
9, 10,
This
11.
guy.
Rear Admiral Other Joe. So
You didn't expect anything from me, did you? Because I didn't.
11 damage.
Holy shit.
But Alex gets to roll his defense.
Page
So if,
27, if you want to look at that.
okay, I will.
Okay.
On your system loadouts for the smaller ships,
Yeah.
what is the number in parentheses?
2.
What is it called?
Defense array.
Yeah, 2. So roll
Defense
2 dice
array.
to try to cancel some of these.
1.
Okay, so Joe, you only got 10 hits. Go ahead and pull the
Still
dice
pretty
out.
good.
Oh, darn.
10 hits. Now we compare it to his damage track. What is your damage track?
4 is the first number.
Okay, so that is 1 point of damage. What is the next number?
4.
So that is a second damage because Joe still can give you 8. And what is the last number?
3.
So, Joe, if you had done 1 more damage, you would have outright completely destroyed him. But
Damn it.
because you're applying a 2 to a 3, it does not completely destroy him. But it does get rid of 2. It does fuck him up pretty bad. So
Fire giant nipple boom gun.
we're applying 2 damage to that. And then you got to roll a dice, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And this is called checking for critical hits.
Oh, for whole
If an
breach.
element takes damage, the opposing player must always roll a single halo dice after each damage token is applied. So you'll be rolling 2 dice because you have
A 2.
a 2. Should the player roll a 2, the damage the target has actually suffered is a critical hit.
Cool.
For each critical hit inflicted, the target element gains a vulnerable token.
Okay.
Okay. And critical hits and after attacks. If all weapons...
Now, what are you, one shot, hit it and quit it?
Yeah. So that's it. I don't think you can be vulnerable twice. Internal Knight, can you be vulnerable twice? Because you still have 1 more dice to roll because you took another hit. So let's just roll it just to see. Do you get another 2?
No.
Okay. I don't think you're double vulnerable anyway. All right. So that was a good volley there, Joe.
That was it for
Is
me.
that the only weapon that is in range?
You said
Please check your other
29,
firing
30.
solutions. Page 29.
I could hit again with... Will that interfere? If right here, if I could shoot with this one, would that interfere?
Are you saying the back one?
The back one, because
Okay,
that has
yeah.
range.
Can you draw a line of sight through your own targets? Let me check.
Because if that's the case, then I have...
Yeah, I think
I
you can because I mean we're all on a 3D plane here. You just say, "Hey, asshole," you know, move,
Just go higher.
go higher.
You can get whacked with the Joby Good stick.
Can you take me back higher?
All right, but let's see.
Oh, wait. Elden
Line of
Ring.
sight. When working out line of sight, draw a straight line of sight from the center to the center, while elements, boarding craft, and wings do not block line of sight. But if it crosses any terrain piece,
Well, yeah, there's terrain.
then -2. So
-2?
roll 10 dice, -2.
All right.
Roll 8 dice.
Seduce them, Joe.
Should I weaken another one or just take one out?
What do you think, Rear Admiral Ray?
What do you guys think?
He's only got 1 health point left
But
on
it's
that
a
ship.
lot
I
of
think
dice.
you're wasting
Yeah, that's why it's like
firepower.
I'll fire on this one.
This one's locked. Move on to the next one.
Agreed.
Move on to the next one. All right. This is my target.
Roger.
Get that flying cockroaches.
This
Well,
was
that
a
was
much.
shit.
As soon as I praise you, you done fucked
2
it up,
hits.
Joe.
Woo!
Yeah,
Is
that
that right?
ain't gonna do shit. Because the minimum value, what's the first?
8.
You have to do 8 damage on him to even hurt him. Otherwise, it's a scratch and ignored.
Next.
Well, you chipped that paint job pretty good.
Little chip.
What's the range on the little guys?
Range on the little guys is 20 and 24 as well with
Nah.
missile batteries.
Nah, not enough.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so we'll place an activation. Joe's done activating his battle group. And then that means it's Alex's turn. He activates the battle group.
This is -2 as well.
That is a -1.
Okay.
Time to summon Super AJ Destroyer.
Yeah, that's right. Tell him what's up, man. Tell him, Bubba.
Oh, you coming back for that lap? You better roll quick. All you can hear is, alley-oop.
Oh, they have to
Claws.
Where my lap at?
Ooh.
be coherent.
Shooting through a gas cloud imposes a -1 penalty to firepower rating. Elements moving through gas clouds suffer no penalties.
Okay.
See how the game is relatively simple. It's just the rulebook is fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Right. Oh,
They
damn.
definitely
That's
could
a
have simplified the
big
rule book
Yeah.
and get like cheat sheets to
Maybe, yeah.
He wants that front row view.
people. Ooh, be careful.
Mins is over there
I got my
on
pretty
the
face
angry
on one of
army.
those.
I don't think he's going to
About
swat
knock
it.
over my arm. You know what? Luckily, Mins doesn't really do any swatting. It's Azzy that swats stuff off of
Oh.
high places.
These have a defense of 7. First marker of 7.
Yes, 763.
And then the little ones.
No, Joe's. If it's unsupported, it's 663. The little ones are
There's terrain.
433.
-1.
But I can shoot the dudes in behind without a
Oh,
penalty.
okay.
Yes,
331.
remember, no elements in fighters or boarding craft block line of sight.
331, you said?
331.
Okay, well, I'm going to shoot
No. 433.
for the little ones?
Yes, that's a trident formation. The first number is 4, second number 3, second number 3.
Oh, okay.
When they're in the arrowhead formation, they're more aggressive. They fire more, but they have less defense, and those are 3, 3, 3.
All right, we'll shoot the little ones. We're going to shoot using 12.
I don't think I like the sound.
2 more. Can you get those dice?
Yeah.
I got these. I got enough for here.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, plasma lance, dice 12. Okay. I didn't miss as much, but still missed a bunch. So, 5 hits.
Who's shooting who? I'm sorry. Oh,
This guy's shooting the little ones.
yeah.
And
And you drew through the. Did you do the -2
for what?
for this?
I'm not shooting those little ones. I'm shooting the ones that are in
Okay.
clear line of sight.
Gotcha. How many hits?
5.
5 hits. Joe, the or the titanium armor of the trident formation is only 2. So roll 2 dice to try to stop 5 hits. Okay.
No rerolls,
so
so
3
firepower
hits.
of 3.
Yeah. Oh, you did good, Joe, because it's a scratch.
And
He did 3 damage, and he needed to do 4.
So he doesn't get to reroll because the firepower is too high for a small ship, is what Internal Knight says.
No rolls since firepower 3. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, he's telling you because you're firing through.
No.
There's no firepower 3. It was full firepower. Full firepower on that Eternal Knight from Alex's ship to Joe's ship. And then
Damn.
Joe's
Damn.
is just rolling his 2 defense. You want to double check internal before we move on? So from my thing, it's a scratch. Okay, moving on. Anything else?
Nope.
Ray,
Okay.
destroy everything.
But
Oh,
we still
it's
have this group. too.
Plasma lands -1 for long range.
No, I didn't go through the cloud.
Oh, no. I think the plasma gun itself has a -1 on long range.
Not that I've seen. Nothing on the card says negative. And it didn't go through a cloud.
Yeah,
but
it
it
didn't
is
go
longer.
through a cloud, and it is at long range. And again, this is that issue that we come up with, Eternal Night. Where in the book does it say -1 for long range for certain weapons, you know? I haven't seen that yet. Let me see that
It doesn't
thing.
say anything on here at
Yeah.
all.
See, look here. You got Plasma Lance, right? Plasma Lance, it goes 32 inches in the long range band. And it's 12 dice. So unless you can give me a page number for reducing his firepower from 4 to 3 because of long range, I tried looking it up, and this rule book is too goddamn big.
I can definitely see this is why. Yes, I think this is
Yeah.
one of the many reasons why it's a good game.
Went
Why
glub
not?
glub.
The rules.
Do you want to?
'Cause there's other games like this that do it better.
To be
obviously.
fair, also, I started looking through the rules a few hours before we started, like 1 hour before we started.
Yeah, but still.
I
it's like-
usually have enough time to plan like a whole, read for multiple hours through the book to fully learn. But still,
It
I
shouldn't
think the
be
rule book
that-
is
If
unnecessarily long.
it is not on this sheet, literally, if it's not on this sheet, the person designing this game should not be designing games.
Correct.
Like how
Period.
many pages is
See,
it?
internal, I don't think you know either. I'm starting to suspect on you. Okay, well then just do 4 to keep it simple. Well, show me the page number where
That's
it does
probably why
-1.
he doesn't know. It's like
He
it's
doesn't know
not in the
either.
book
He
of
not in
rules.
the rules.
We
So
don't know.
There is in the rules a difference between short and long range, but we can't figure out what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should never be like.
Look,
this
it's
hard.
really easy because the range says 18/32. Dice should be 12/10.
That would be nice.
That
if
would just
they
be the
did
easiest
that.
thing in the whole world. And you know what? It costs you
And
literally
do
no
it.
money. None.
No
Because
money.
printing numbers does not cost money on these things.
No, exactly. So, I mean, if you want to look at this while we move our next group, battle group phase, attack segment. So here's where the attack segment happens. So starting on page 82 is when it starts talking about that. But okay, so he moved his group, right? Are you done with that group?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's Ray's group.
I don't know. I can't
this
maneuver around here. You want to move these guys first? Or you
Okay,
just want
I'll
me to try
move.
and
Yeah, I'll
squeak
move those
through?
guys first. Let me get the tape measure, and we will go 8 inches for the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then what? 10 inches for the little one.
All plasma weapons gain a
Oh,
+1 to the firepower rating at short range and a -1 at long range.
all right.
Which
found it
means
instantly.
that there is
And
nothing.
then that's on me that I'm missing this constantly. Where
no,
is it?
it means that this number on here is literally useless and I will never use it.
Yeah,
Literally useless. I will never fire 12.
because there's no middle range.
No.
There's only short and long.
It's either 11
Where did you
or
read
13.
Oh, under plasma weapons. Okay. So what I needed to do is I needed to actually look at the plasma weapons area because I kept looking under the index for long range and short range, but it's actually right here. So at short range, plasma is -1. At long range, or wait, no. -1 at long range and +1 at short range. And that's why the Covenant really ripped people up at short range because you're getting the +1. So -1. Yeah, but it's not like you re-rolled a bunch of things anyway when you rolled all that.
I haven't rolled any damage
when you
literally
could-
ever.
Yeah, he's been rolling poorly. Okay. Turn. Turn. Okay. These have a range of 20 inches on Paris. Paris is outside of range, but his secondary weapon is missile batteries, and missile batteries are in range. So let's. What would be So should I get rid of that single health one because it's like, do they still fire at full strength? You know
Right.
what I mean? If he's just floating around on one health structure and then he gets full dice, it's like, well, let's not let that
Is he
happen.
pulling a Vader and like spinning off into the not
Right.
sunset, but just deeper space?
Yeah. And I told Joe not to waste his
Yeah.
weapons against that, but you had more powerful weapons. This is like little piece of shit. So
Do it.
I'm trying to
Do
finish off piece of shit and this piece of shit.
Finish him.
This is only 2 dice.
Flawless victory.
Or 3 dice.
I'll beat
Because in the
everyone.
front arc. 3 dice. Am I drawing through anything? I am not.
Is it long range?
Do missile batteries
I don't-
have
I
any
have no
negatives
fucking
in long
idea.
range?
You want me to look? I'll look. I
Can
don't-
Can you give me a white dice, please?
Yes.
Are you exploding,
Plasma
son?
beam weapons. Missile weapons. Elements with the missile gain +1 on their firepower while targeting at long range. So you just help me.
Yeah.
Give me one more.
I don't think the Covenant are more powerful.
At short range?
I mean, it's just like, or the government fleet just doesn't. The stats seem pretty much the same between the armies.
Tasty.
I don't know. You can look at the back of the rule book because this is the 1,000-point army for them, and this is the 1,000-point army for them. All right, firing this element at the hurt element on the left flank there. And we got a real good roll. 2, 4, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And you roll 2 dice for defense?
I can't. I don't think I. Well, I guess I could, in theory.
Yeah, because of the explosion. So 2, so 4 damage to it.
Yep.
And that was the last thing. Yeah, it explodes. But before you remove it, roll 1 dice to see if it has a last gasp. You must roll a single dice on a result of a 2. The element has not only been destroyed, but it has a critical core breach. Although instead of the 8-inch range of the explosion, it's more localized to a 4-inch range.
Page
Miss.
109
Okay.
for middles. Defense.
Defense.
So
gets,
there's-
okay, hold on. So that's right. Missiles. So you get point defense against missiles.
Oh, middles. I was like, wait, missiles? Middles. Got it.
Nibbles?
Like, is there middle? Like middle battles?
What are the point defense values on that guy in there? In addition, elements defending against missile weapons may add the value of their point defense when constructing the defense die pool.
3.
So you get 2 more dice, right? Or 3
3
more
more dice.
Oh.
All right.
Well, then missiles are pointless.
Well, the missiles do suck.
Missiles suck.
That's what it said, champion.
Maybe that's why they feel free to give you so many.
All right. So I blocked it.
So what did we do to you? 6.
Yeah.
And you blocked what?
4.
So there's only 2 damage, and I needed to do 3 damage on that last man. All right, got it.
Okay.
So just to make sure we got that right, internal knight. He adds not only his armor value, which was 2, but then also the point defense of 3. So that's why Covenant, I think,
And
is
they're
a little
elusive. I don't know what
stronger.
elusive means, but they're elusive.
Who is elusive?
Yeah, them. I don't know what elusive means.
All right, let
Oh,
me look
it's
it up.
not. You going down.
108. An element with the elusive loadout causes any attack made by an enemy element against it to suffer a -1 to its firepower rating. However, if the attacker is a bomber wing on an attack run, or if all elements initiating a fire solution also have the elusive, it is ignored. So so when Joe fired at you with 10 dice, he should have rolled 9 dice because they're elusive.
Yeah.
Let's start reading the rest of this. Do any of your guys have a cloaking system?
Glide is the other one I see a lot.
Glide. I think one of your guys have cloaking. An element with this loadout causes enemy attacks to suffer -1 at long range. Glide. I don't.
Yeah, these have a cloaking system. Big guys have cloaking system. All of them have, almost all of them have cloaking systems.
So there's where so then and not only would you have got -1, you would have also got another -1 for a total of 2 because they're elusive and cloaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can re-roll that now actually.
Okay.
But let me double check on gliding. I don't see gliding.
It says 4-inch glide. I don't know what that means. What happened to the Warhammer campaign? Nothing happened to it. We just do different things every now and then.
Is it okay to
What
take a
happened to
break now
people
and again?
asking questions in like a reasonable fucking adult? Nothing happened to it. We're just doing a different thing right now.
No, wait.
Yeah,
Let's try this.
But you have
Why
to
don't you eat
assume
hamburgers
for the
every
lowest
day?
common denominator? And
Oh, that is the lowest
question-
common. Yeah.
Yeah, the question will be asked always in the lowest common denominator.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm just pointing out you're the lowest
Just
common
for your-
denominator.
yes.
It's like you can ask things like, "Hey, you guys gonna go back to Warhammer?" Of course, we love Warhammer.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have lots of it.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah. The reason why we're playing this instead of Warhammer is because if you didn't know, Halo premieres tomorrow. Big
Mañana.
live-action television series, and we wanted to do something Halo.
We play
I
it-
tried to get the ground battle one, couldn't find it, but I did manage to find the fleet battle one, so that's why we're playing the fleet battles. Anyways,
it's cool.
so let's kind of go back in time. And Joe, when you fired your original
Yes.
bad boy that caused 2 damage to that guy and made him vulnerable, let's go ahead and zero that out. If you can pull those away from there, go ahead and roll 8 dice this time because he is elusive and he is cloaking.
Cloaking.
How many do you need? 4? That was a really good roll by Joe, too. Hopefully he can do it again.
Doubtful.
Do it. Muerto.
Going back in time.
2 hits.
And scratched. So he does not have any damage on him. I like the first result.
I
Yeah.
know when it was like all explosions. I was like, get him!
Okay.
That's terrible.
Kick him in the bat ass.
All right. Moving on, because that was really the only thing, because we didn't get any damage. You didn't get any damage.
No
and-
damage.
All right, whose turn was it? It was mine. I was firing missiles at you, and I missed by 1. Now I'm going to fire this one at you.
Got it.
So I'm going to try to do the Joe thing.
Came at it with the Shao
what was
Kahn.
it? What was
32 for the big.
32,
Right.
yeah, that's in range. 32. Is that big one elusive?
It's cloaking.
So just 9 against that one.
Right.
then,
The
'Cause
supported one you're talking about?
The big, yeah, supported. Is he elusive? What are all of his?
No, this
system
one is
items?
not cloaking or elusive.
Not cloaking or elusive.
The big one is,
All right. Well,
and the big one alone is, yeah. So this one is not.
so 10 dice.
Whatever it is, yeah, it's full. It's not being affected by anything I'm doing.
Okay. Well then,
That's 10.
that's 10. Give it to me. Keep knocking. All right, heavy Mac. From this element to the middle of your element, and we'll try to get a good Joe roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got an exploder. Let me re-roll this one. Another exploder. Let me re-roll this one. That's it. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hit total.
Is it a missile?
That's enough for damage. No missile. Just a normal Mac battery.
Okay.
Heavy Mac battery.
All right, so I roll 5 from my defense.
Why are you rolling 5?
Don't I roll for my defense?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just asking why you're rolling 5.
Because my defense is 5. Defense array 5.
And what is your point? Do you also have a point defense value?
Yes, it's 4.
Oh, okay, so your armor is 5.
Yes.
It's just not called armor because
It's
mine's
called-
called armor.
yeah,
and
mine's
yours
just called
is
defense array.
Defense array. All right, what did you get?
I roll 3.
3 minus 8 is 5, and I needed how?
8.
8. So no damage.
No damage.
Fuck.
That's insane armor.
Yeah, that's why the Covenant are strong as fuck. I probably should have fired at the small one.
Well, yeah,
'cause
it's
that
like
would've
mine.
done.
I blasted the big one and it needed
Oh,
a
yeah.
9.
Chat,
Yeah,
chat.
it's
You
like,
had to
We bet on
bob
Alex.
and weave.
All right,
Who bet on Alex?
missiles from the little guys to the little guys. Little guys, little guys.
okay.
Well, that's only 3 dice. Can I even? I mean, I can't even do that.
Exploding,
What's the
right?
fucking point?
You can explode. Triple crit.
Yeah, but then you're going to put both your armor and your point defense?
I don't know. Do I?
How the fuck am I supposed to? Let's just try it. I mean, there's no reason not to.
One reroll.
Good.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can't
4.
do the thing. So that's one of the best I can give you. That's one of the best rolls I can give you. 4.
I blocked it.
You blocked it with
have
2, and then 4 minus 2 is 2.
Can we change the rule? I don't like to use rules anymore.
Go back to where it's easier to hurt
He
him,
just
Joe.
walks through
It was
with a
still hard.
flamethrower.
Okay.
It'd also be harder to hit these dudes anyway. You would have rolled even less because
What do you mean?
these ones are cloaking and elusive.
Well, that's what we factored into Joe's rerolls.
No, yours just now
Oh, cloaking.
and elusive. You would
Well,
have been minus.
cloaking I don't think applies to the missiles, but elusive might apply to the missiles.
I'm just saying, yeah.
You know, that's neither here nor there because
It don't matter. I'm just.
we just finna make.
But it's even harder to hit these motherfuckers.
How the fuck do we do damage to the Covenant? All right. That's all we can do from there. It's your go, but you don't have a battle group because all 3 of your battle groups are activated.
I haven't used this one yet.
Oh, so you've only done 2 battle groups?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And these can move up a bunch.
He's coming too close.
Do not fire until you see the whites of his eyes.
The first thing is Biggin will be firing his plasma lance at the little uns. 13 dice, 14 minus 1.
Okay.
That's
Goodbye.
oof.
So we're going from here to here.
Yep. I can do both, right? I can do primary and secondaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's roll for primary first.
Primary. Lots of misses.
Oh, that's good.
So I get to re-roll 1. Okay.
How many?
7.
7, and then my defense on that guy is a 2 Titan armor. So 6 damage. 4 goes through the first one of 4, doesn't go through the second one of 4.
Okay.
Wait, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 4, and then you're dealing 2 more to
Oh, so
me to
7.
the
Yeah,
3
7.
man.
Yeah, 7 total. Yeah.
Yeah, but I blocked one of them.
Okay.
All right, I'm hit.
All right. Second attack.
Now, hold on. I think I need to roll because after every successful
Oh yeah.
hit, I'm checking for a critical. Should I roll a 2, it is a critical. It's not a critical.
Okay, and then I'm going to be shooting plasma torpedoes. 5 dice.
Okay, let me check the plasma torpedo name.
They are missiles and plasma.
Plasma. What? It's not on here. Why would I need to? What? Does it say anything on the card about plasma torpedoes?
It just says they are considered missiles and plasma. So I imagine they get -1 at
well,
long
then
range.
They get -1 at long range.
And then I don't know what missiles keyword does.
Missiles is +1 at long range.
Oh, excellent.
110. Missile weapons gain +1 at long range.
Mm-hmm.
And plasma gain -1 at long range.
Got it.
So you, okay.
Okay. Rolling for plasma torpedoes. Pew pew.
That's a lot of pew-pews.
6.
6 pew-pew.
Cancel them.
Now, I do get point defense since it is a missile, so I roll 4 dice. So we have the option of potentially
Of just
blocking it. That's a good one. I get to re-roll this one. That did nothing. So I blocked 3 of your 7. Blocked
6.
Blocked 3 of your 6. So you need to do 3 damage. You did 3 damage. So that takes me down to my that destroys my second band. Checking for critical. No critical.
Okay. I am going to shoot you
oh god.
with my plasma torpedoes. On my this guy. Yeah. 4 dice.
What's the range of the plasma torpedoes on that guy?
24.
Okay.
Jeez.
Pretty much we all have the same ranges.
Yeah.
So if you can,
3.
so 4 hits.
Let's see that.
Plasma torpedoes. There's 4 dice. Come on, block.
Oh!
That's a 3
Jesus.
hits, and he's down.
Kaboom!
We didn't want to see that.
I'm going to swap these
You don't want
because
to
I'm
see
missing
that
a
early
fighter
in the
here.
game. 2 hours in, we already got 1
Not,
death.
not around 1, yeah.
Well, we're learning the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it?
Oh, I gotta see if I go what is that?
Oh, with the whole
critical
breach?
thing.
Yeah.
Put that guy back.
Gasp.
No. Okay, that would be you, Ray,
Yeah.
to activate.
So we can slide this out of the way for good, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That green stuff out of the way. So it appears that Alex is moving up the table in one fucking death blob.
Yeah, he's coming like Tyranids.
Yeah, coming like the Tyranids there. I'm not sure we want to meet him. You know, maybe we could go around the back of him. Joe, you want to go around the back of Alex? No?
Nah, he's going to destroy me.
Well, he's going to destroy us all if we don't do something.
I'm going in the rear.
I don't know what to do.
Clench some cheeks, Ray.
It's up to you.
Them cheeks finna get
Rear
clapped.
Admiral Ray.
Clench some cheeks and discharge.
Oh, Fancy, you put your faith in the wrong hero. Okay, so we
So
can,
that particular one is, what is that one? A arrowhead
That's arrowhead.
formation,
It
10
says
inches.
10 and then 8.
in the words of Steve
So
and
your-
Tyler.
Your minimum is
Wake up,
5.
big
Your
teammate.
maximum is 10.
Okay, let's see. So we can turn, move.
And turn
Okay.
with the small and medium, which is all of your ships, including the little
Yeah.
bigger ones.
So turn takes off how many?
Nothing. You just turn
sweet.
and then turn up to 45 degrees, and then you
I can go.
move, and then you can do another turn of.
Oh, that means they can put me out here if you need me to block for you, but I got to get back over to protect them, right?
You don't got to get back over there to protect them. Your fighters.
That's what these
should
guys
do,
are for.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I can put these guys. I can either put them all the way out and
Yeah.
then turn them.
I think all the way.
Okay.
We want our little guys to be shot at first.
These guys can follow suit, but they're not as close. Okay, so again, I'd have to turn.
I see the rulebook.
No. You want him to win?
I'm not looking up.
No.
I'm just looking up.
Don't want him to
Pages
win.
is it? 129 pages.
Yeah, we're gonna have to unfortunately bottleneck for a little bit,
That's okay.
and then I don't know what this guy does.
10.
Oh, they all do. Okay, cool.
And you have support on that one.
Yes. Okay, so these guys I can pull up like so.
32 inches.
So we can all get around.
Yeah.
Can you fire at 32?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna shoot my load. Don't you worry.
And spent. Yeah, don't touch me. Yeah.
You have dull teeth, incapable of biting, but you're burrowing.
Shit.
Yeah, look at that chat. We got it.
pull a blank man.
What a
Best
tiny
movie
Avenger.
ever.
Okay, what do you want to fire first?
Well, let's start with the little guys. I just don't know if they have
little
the range.
guys.
Do we finish off the big purple, flying purple people eater?
Yeah. No, I think them purple eaters are too hard to destroy with.
So little guys versus little guys.
Little guys versus little guys. I'm thinking. I don't understand if I'm doing missile batteries right, because it's like your dice is 2. Well, there's +1 at long range, so that's good. So you're rolling 3 dice, but then he's rolling a ton of dice for point defense and stuff.
Well, there's always a chance. I mean, I'm low roll for a reason, yeah.
Yes.
I gotta earn my keep.
20.
All right, well, I'll roll it on this side. If it please the court.
Okay, array firing, and he's got an exploding, but the skull prevents it from being re-rolled. So 3 hits. 3 hits.
3 dice, 3 hits. I like those odds.
Alex, 3 hits on the far left wing there.
This guy?
Yeah.
Did you the
With-
-2?
with missiles?
Okay. Oh, shit. Infinity blocks.
He just rolled a bunch of fucking 2s.
2,
Reroll.
4, 6.
6.
Reroll.
No, what do you mean re-roll?
I don't like that one.
You don't like it?
yeah.
You can't re-roll? Like, the fuck, man? How the fuck do we get past the goddamn Covenant's point defense?
Did
All
they
right.
balance this game? I don't think they balanced it.
I don't know, man.
So-
Unless you're not supposed to combine the armor with the point defense, and you're just supposed to do
Knight.
point defense.
Is that true,
I'm
Knight?
a double
on,
check
Knight.
in the rules, but I mean I don't see why your
many dice did
armor
you roll?
wouldn't factor.
3.
3.
Oh, because of the -2?
What -2?
This guy's a -2. Because they're cloaking and evasive.
It did.
You would have rolled
No,
1 against them.
No. Oh, no. Okay, so that's what we're getting wrong. Okay, hold on. So
That's how you
it's
can
-2
actually-
to the band, right? So that firepower would go from the firepower 4 to firepower 2, making it a weakened roll, meaning there's no re-rolls. So we've been playing right, just no re-rolls.
Okay.
Yes, page 93. And that's how you
Okay.
actually.
It's a weakened
damage, unless
band.
You want to
Okay.
have each ship in the. No, don't.
Like,
so-
how the fuck how do you damage a goddamn Covenant?
Or it's how do you, it's
Roll
missiles.
better.
It's that the problem is missile attacks are just bullshit and weak for both of us.
Exactly.
Right, but
Yeah,
you're
so
so much more
firepower-
powerful, and we're
firepower
not
too,
supposed to
yes.
let you get close.
Because then you just
We're just-
blank us and
we're
board
shit.
us.
We're shit. I guess we got more ships. That's sort of.
And now you know why this wasn't a blockbuster runaway.
Yeah.
And now, not. It is simulating the desperateness of
Oh,
the
absolutely.
UNSC. I mean, you can't go toe to toe with the Covenant ships.
We can't repel
firepower
of that magnitude.
I just want to make sure that we are doing the missiles correctly,
Okay.
and you add that to the.
Wow, Panda.
So you're just supposed to do multiple ships firing at the same time?
Well, that's what I was guessing, but okay, then I can just salvo the rest of these guys then, because those would have already been 3 hits anyhow. Well, again,
If they're in
I don't
range,
know,
yeah,
but
we're barely in range.
Well,
of each
but
other right now.
but the rules say you're doing one element versus one element.
because
Yeah, one element, it's the group,
Yeah.
right?
That's a battle group.
Oh.
An element is a base.
It's each piece of a
single
battle
base.
group. So like I said, so I have to say, okay, those.
But
3
yeah, that would
fired
be
at
the only
him.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Is if we could combine all the dice together
Or
into
if
one
I
roll.
if I just say, okay, these guys, these guys, these guys.
Right. Are you able to do that, Infernal Knight? You see how he's got 3, 1, 2, 3, and instead of rolling a pathetic 3 dice, you would say this battle group is firing all missiles. Fire everything. That's 6, 9 dice.
geez.
I think I think
War
that's that's true. So let me look it up myself here.
Ref?
Once
Yes.
you
Page 93.
Yeah.
page 93.
You get hit with one of them though.
Okay.
It's worth
For,
a
just
shot.
for, yeah, for next time.
But then again, I also need to see
Page
if this
93
guy
is
That
an,
guy can hit
is
at
an
32.
example. Is an
Let's say,
example.
so if he can
solution.
salvo with him, because if he's in range and he can hit anyway, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I know this guy seems bringing up the rear was out.
Yeah.
But that's why I had to move the front guy out as far as I could.
The big in the back and the small guy in
as
the front.
many
Yeah.
ships as possible will pull their missiles into it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called a firing solution, because you're adding a bunch of
everyone's
elements
plugging
into
into
the
the same-
solution. All right, all right.
Okay.
So I mean, it's our first game and we're learning, and I'm not holding it against the game yet. So, all right.
So now it's up to these two.
Well, let's
plotting.
see.
The big guy can. I don't think the second guy can.
Okay, so we're out of range on that one, and we're out of range on that.
Yeah, I know this guy can.
This
I just
one
wanted to
we
see if the
already
middle one
did.
could. So
The
it's
big
just
guy
up
can
to-
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hit anything in that I've got pretty much.
Okay, so you're rolling 8 dice on that one. Here's 3. Here's 4.
So I need 4 balls to make him no more.
And we're
Daddy
the
needs
small
a
wing.
shit-
Shooting
Shitload
at
of
the small
twos.
ones.
Yeah. Because we're just trying to, at this point, do any kind of damage.
Lots of twos.
Yeah, lots of twos.
Daddy
So he
re-roll all
re-rolls
misses, and then
all of the
re-roll the
misses.
misses.
There we go, Ray. Finally, we're going to get
Woo!
something
So
done.
Let's pull these off to the side.
Yeah.
Daddy needs 3 more 2s.
2, 4, 6, 8. Plus, oh, and you re-roll this one too.
Wait, he doesn't get any rerolls, I thought, because it's weakened.
Let's.
Or because you guys are cloaked. Or
Yeah, hold on, Ray.
okay, so
don't-
far
don't do any more.
that takes that, and then takes a 1 and
Let's
a 2
just
back so far.
preserve these.
So-
Let's not look at
So
these
we
yet.
have 8 solid right
Yeah.
now,
Hold on.
pending.
High roll.
No, they're
rate.
low numbers. That's
Can
how
you
we.
tell me the
Hey,
elusive?
if it's 1 or a 2, I got
what-
you.
It's well, you're
just
not gonna
says
be able to tell
elusive.
me.
It just says
That's
it.
why it should be printed on there, and then we wouldn't have fucking had to gone through this in the first place.
There we go.
Well, no, wait. An element with elusive, yes, -1 to its firepower rating. So we just went from 4 to 3, and then also you said cloak.
Cloaking.
So that's 3 to 2 when firing at long range. Attacks at long range, yes. So we are only firing on the 2 band, the weakened roll. So 2s count as successes, or 2s count as 1 success, and 1 success counts as 1 success, and no rerolls. So really, all we got was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we got.
Okay.
Is this a missile or just normal defense?
Well, it's from this guy.
It's
yeah,
not a
but
missile.
it's
it's
just-
just
Okay,
as
so
the-
normal defense array of 2,
Yeah.
2 blocks.
Damn, you
So
bug!
what was ours? 5
5.
minus 2.
So 3.
And we needed 1
4.
more to wound
To
him.
punch the armor.
All that for nothing.
Yeah,
that
you see that page out?
But we're playing right, and
You
we
gotta
understand.
remember me.
Like now is when I would
Yeah,
start
we're
the
playing
stream,
right.
and now is when
And
you
now
would
we
judge
could
the game.
say-
But I think that sometimes we judge a little too harshly.
no,
you know,
it's
when
growing
things
pains.
don't flow exactly
No,
right.
I understand.
Win or
but
lose,
at
it
the
doesn't
same
necessarily
time,
matter.
like it should be like, all right, well,
It should be
says
printed
here.
on here.
Exactly.
It is set. It is buried in the rule book under one subsection. This under negative. But once you understand it, you'd play right from that point forward, which is what we're gonna do now. So, okay, is that all of everybody's activation?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Table is a Rathskeller's table. You should check them out.
Yes.
They make it the
please.
most
Rathskellers.
amazing board game furniture possible.
And I'm not just saying this. Like, this is the best piece of furniture I have in my house. Like, I love gaming. I love board gaming. I love tabletop gaming. You need yourself one of these tables from Rathskellers if you're serious about, you know, OG gaming. This is physical instead of digital.
Because if OJ cheats, you get a body slam right in the
Yeah.
middle of his sleeve.
All right, well, we need to go to the final phase. Well, first we do a boarding phase, but nobody's close enough to do the boarding phase. Then we do the end phase. In the end phase, players will resolve outstanding effects. So repairs. So this is when we can repair. But nobody's hurt enough to repair because I got blown away on my first thing there.
I guess it depends on what kind of ring you
And then
meant.
calculating
Like
victory.
an onion ring? An Elden ring?
Elden Ring all day. Onion rings. Bleh.
I know. Give me that room, baby.
Okay, so yeah, let me take a quick bathroom break here, and then we'll get back to turn
Dude, you're
2.
reading my mind. Stop doing that. Get out my headspace. I drank like a half gallon of milk, and I got a baby bladder.
So, yep. Yep.
Harry, why?
Get the table!
Can you should give me your card? The little...
This guy?
Yeah, that one.
You're giving the enemy our plans. What are you doing?
Oh, you mean putting a glass? Why would we put it on there when we have these lovely holders on the side to hold
Yeah.
things? Like, say you had a shaker full of G Fuel, especially with the Angry Joe flavor coming. Where could they get something like that, OJ?
Right here, Doc.
They really need to plug this thing back in because I wanted to show them the best part about it.
Yeah,
That
we
just
need to
blows
set
my
that up,
mind every
'cause this-
time.
You can change colors.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
Speakers on the bottom. We could be jamming out.
And you can charge your phones to it.
You need to bring your charger.
Uh-oh. There it is.
Hey! It's a beautiful man right there.
You can, Mr. Fancy Panda, but I mean, let's be real.
You can.
It may be
Feels nice.
it may be Joe's table, but we all know it's Mitten's playground.
Oh.
Let's just be honest.
Why am I slipping, Ja? What did I do?
I keep setting you up, man. You keep macing.
What do you mean? You never noticed it? Where do you think I put the cups? You think I just throw it down?
The community has been trying to do balance updates. Yeah. Look, I love when people are like passionate about a game and want to kind of fix things. There are things that are worth fixing. I don't know. I didn't pay for the game. Maybe if I paid for the game, some of that sunk cost fallacy would be in there, where it's like, this game's worth saving. If a game's rule set is longer than short stories, I think we got some issues. It's also difficult because there's so many other, like, you can play Star Trek, you can play Star Wars, there's a bunch of
Yeah.
different miniature games that are
Like exactly like this, but do it way better.
yeah, I don't know.
And again, like Zero said, or somebody in chat, if the rules have 129 pages, that's like you're just playing Warhammer.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Warhammer gets a pass sometimes because the rule systems for that's not an actual rule book. The official rule book
Well,
for
this
Warhammer is
just
much bigger.
one. Okay, well this one only has
That's not a-
78 pages.
Yeah, but that's not an actual codex. And Warhammer codexes have lore and shit in them.
Yeah, that's their excuse. Does this have lore? I don't even
No.
know.
I mean, the games can be fun. Like, when you're playing games with your friends, it should be fun. The issue is, like, we play so many games, it's just like, this is not one of the space combat games I would like to be playing. Yeah, it seems convoluted for no reason. So, I don't know. Shit, we should break out that board cube and play more Star Trek space battles.
Ow.
It's probably actually much better if people set this up on like Tabletop Sim or something like that, where it's doing everything for the most part for you.
Dominoes.
Ain't nothing wrong with Christmas dominoes.
I don't even
Gotta
know.
win some money from Grandma.
Never play dominoes.
Oh no!
What'd you get?
We're actually gonna be covering Picard, so I'm gonna probably go home tonight and watch an episode or
I
two,
need the password.
and then are you gonna watch it? I'll give you an out. You wanna watch it? Great.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
I won't remind him.
It's all y'all. It's y'all's thing.
Oh, you can't show that one. That one can't be shown on camera until Friday. Seriously. Yeah. There's a bunch more in there, just not that one. Yeah, just not that one. Not specifically that one. Yeah, OJ doesn't know. Like, he doesn't have the frame of reference for like what's being ruined. So
Yeah, because
Halo show comes out Thursday.
Thursday. That's why we're playing
Tomorrow.
this game.
And that's why we're playing this one.
Yeah.
And then our notes for Halo will probably also be out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it would be. I want to release. I could release it tonight, but the problem is,
No, it's
I want
fine.
that spoiler section to just be fine and everything be cool. And I don't want people to, because there's gonna be defenders of Halo. You know it. I can already tell you that video is gonna be downvoted to fuck.
Oh, of course.
I don't care.
Especially the way that the episodes go. People
Yeah.
are going to watch the first episode and
And
go,
this is
"You're
amazing."
fucking dumb." It's like,
And they- and
well,
then once they
we
see
know
the
more.
second episode.
We know more than you.
All right.
Dr. Evil, never.
I decided while I was down there, I'm going to restart the stream, so because it's easier for me to edit now that we know what we're doing, and I'll just summarize what happened in the first turn, and then we can go into the second turn.
We
There's
moved
a
his
lot-
Now
shot.
everybody understands
There
how
were a
to
lot
play.
of whiffs.
Let me get a drink.
Hydrate, man. Beat the heat.
Yeah. Basically, the battles are good, and everything in between the battles is not good. Okay.
Bloodthirsty much out here?
There's Panda. Sorry, Panda.